guys. My food's almost done. I want to just clean up my dishes. So, I have made a video in defense of EDP 45 something, 456, 455. I'm not going to put his name in the title because I've said this before. I reiterated it so much. It is lame to use another person's name, and I'm not talking about no one in particular, but it's lame when you talk about them in a negative way to generate traffic on your page. That's very lame to me. And like I said, I like to be a low view channel, but I think it's time for us to move on. Not well. I'm gonna stop saying us. I think it's time for people to move on from this guy. Let him live his life. Now we have to remember he didn't actually do anything to anybody. He was going to, and it turned out to be a setup. Now, there's a lot of people that have done me wrong. And this is what I love about Christianity. There's a lot of people who have done me wrong recently, over the years, and I don't care for these people, but I don't want their ability to make money. I don't want them to be deprived of that. I don't, like I said, I've had all kinds of things happen to me. I've worked with horrible people. I've had horrible things done to me, but I don't want their ability to live life. I don't want that. I don't want to interfere with that because you guys that are getting him evicted and fired from jobs, you're going to get karma one day from making his life miserable. You're not serving justice by making him move to hotel. Because one thing about the Bible, I'm beginning to learn too, you don't just unalive people because like you unalive people with guns. That's not a killer to me. I always felt like if you physically unalive a man with your bare hands, that's a killer. That's an unaliver right there. You gotta use your fists. Like Nicholas Cruz is not an unaliver to me because he used a device. He just pressed a bunch of buttons. He pushed a little button. Well, not a button, but he pulled the trigger. The gun did most of the work. He just pulled the trigger. Like Ivan Drago, even though that's a fictional character, that's an unaliver to me. Um, like I said, it's not a whole lot of unalivers that I know of. I would say Snoop from The Wire, Felicia Pearson. I think she beat somebody up. Like Charles S. Dutton, that's an unaliver. He beat a man with his bare hands. That's an unaliver. He unalived a man with his bare hands. Now, I'm bringing up unaliving because if he were to take, if he were to do the unthinkable, or everybody that contribute to him quitting, like getting fired, evicted, if he did that, if he took his life, everybody that contribute to his demise, you guys got to answer for that. You guys got to answer for that. Like, I don't believe in revenge. God doesn't God say, let me be the only one that that enacts revenge on people. Like, you guys that are making his life, well, it looks like he's not even really bothered by it. He, like I think in the documentary, before I went like full non secular, he was saying, I'm still standing. But if something were to happen to him, if he just felt like giving up, you guys are responsible for that. Because I don't get it. Somebody that didn't do anything to you, why are you why are you concerned about something that he did, not to you but somebody else that he was going to do? I'm not defending what he did, but all you guys that are trying to get this man to do a reenactment from the movie Hard Candy, y'all don't care about no underage kids being exploited. You don't care about minors being victimized. I'm really starting to think that the people that come out against predators usually are the ones that are the ones that want to do it. They like it's like pimping. Pimps, people that hate pimps usually are just they're just jealous because they're not the ones actually doing it. It's like when you see somebody in a relationship with like an abusive relationship, it's usually you don't really have a problem with them being controlled or manipulated or abused. It's just the fact that you're not the one doing it. You just think about that, because you would probably do the same thing when you don't get your way or you feel disrespected. Like most men that save women from bad relationships usually abuse them later on. They just want to be the ones to do it themselves. Cause I have a neutral. Like I said, I don't want to hurt children, but I'm not gonna come out like I'm some social justice warrior, some advocate for kids when I'm not. I just believe in I'm checking my food. Separating ages, like developing with people your own age. That's all I believe in. But I'm not no protect the innocent kind of like guy. I'm just somebody that believes in developing amongst your own age.